chapter complete. The glandular epithelial tissues, squamous epithelial tissue and stratified epithelial tissues. Now start the columnar epithelial tissue. In columnar epithelial tissues, those cells present in that columnar epithelial tissues, if you see the structure of that cell, these cells are elongated, tall, elongated, compactly arranged, living cell, single nucleus and various cell organelles. These are cells of columnar epithelial tissues, compactly arranged cells, thin walled cell, elongated cell, column-like structure, and if you see the upper surface of that cell, the upper surface small hair-like structure, upper surface is folded. In case of columnar epithelial tissue, and from that cells to form a columnar epithelial tissue. Where these columnar epithelial tissues are present, now these columnar epithelial tissues are present in a inner layer of intestine, small intestine and large intestine. The columnar epithelial tissues are present in inner layer of small intestine and large intestine. Columnar epithelial tissues are present in alimentary canal, digestive system. Alimentary canal is present in digestive system. Intestines is also present in digestive system, small intestine, large intestine. And inner wall of that small intestine and large intestine is made up of columnar epithelial tissue. What is the function of that columnar epithelial tissue? Now the function of that columnar epithelial tissue, secretion of various digestive juice. Secretion of various digestive juice. By that digestive juice, digestion of various substances. Those food substances enters into the alimentary canal. Those food substances enters into the digestive system. Now these food substances digested by digestive juice, and those digestive juice secreted by columnar epithelial tissue. That is known as secretion of various digestive juice. And by use of this digestive juice, digestion of various food substances. Those food substances enters into the digestive system. These food substances digested by digestive juice, and this digestive juice secretes by columnar epithelial tissue. That is the function of this columnar epithelial tissue. Second function of that columnar epithelial tissue, absorption of various nutrient, carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals. These are known as various nutrients, and these nutrients absorbed by columnar epithelial tissue. That is a function of this columnar epithelial tissue. Fourth type of epithelial tissue. Fifth types of that epithelial tissue, that is known as ciliated epithelial tissue. If you see the structure of that ciliated epithelial tissue, it is a similar as that of columnar epithelial tissue, but different in between this columnar and ciliated epithelial tissue. The cells in ciliated epithelial tissues are living cell, single nucleus and various cell organelles, compactly arranged cell and elongated cell. What is the difference between columnar epithelial tissue and ciliated epithelial tissues? In case of columnar epithelial tissue, upper surface of this cells of columnar epithelial tissues are folded. But in case of ciliated epithelial tissues, cells on upper surface of that ciliated epithelial tissue, small hair-like structure. This small hair-like structure is known as cilia. That's why this tissue is known as ciliated epithelial tissues. Small hair-like projection, small hair-like structure on upper surface of cell in a ciliated epithelial tissue. That's why this tissue is known as ciliated epithelial tissue. This cell-like Small hair-like structure is known as cilia. That's why it is known as ciliated epithelial tissue. Now, where these ciliated epithelial tissues are present in animals, in human being. Now, these ciliated epithelial tissues are present in a respiratory tracts. Respiratory tracts. Respiratory tracts. Respiration carried out by various organs in animals, in human beings. Respiration, there are various organs present in respiration, that is known as nostril, esophagus, nostril, larynx, trachea, pharynx, and last most important organs, that is known as lungs. And in respiratory tracts, presence of this ciliated epithelial tissue. What is the function of that ciliated epithelial tissue? Those air enters into the respiratory tracts. Filtration of this air carried out by that ciliated epithelial tissue. Filtration of mucus, filtration of air, filtration of various particles by that ciliated epithelial tissue. And this pure air, oxygen, air passes push forward by ciliated epithelial tissue. Oxygen passes towards the lungs by ciliated epithelial tissue. Filtration of air, and this air passes towards the lungs by ciliated epithelial tissue. And last types of that epithelial tissue, that is known as cuboidal epithelial tissue. In case of cuboidal epithelial tissue, if you see the structure of that cell in cuboidal epithelial tissue, the structure of this cells like a cube-like structure. Cells present in cuboidal epithelial tissues are cube-like structure, cuboidal-like structure. Cells, living cell, single nucleus and various cell organelles, compactly arranged cell. Location of that cuboidal epithelial tissue, where these cuboidal epithelial tissues are present, these cuboidal epithelial tissues are present in a kidney, tubules of kidney. If you see the structure of kidney, vs of kidney, there are various nephrons present in kidney, and filtration of urine carried out by that nephron, and tubules attached to that kidney, tubules. An inner layer of this tubules, presence of this cuboidal epithelial tissue. And function, and second, these cuboidal epithelial tissues are present in salivary gland. We know that salivary glands are present in a mouth. Salivary gland secretes the saliva by salivary gland. The salivary gland present in mouth, and these cuboidal epithelial tissues are present in salivary gland. What is the function of that cuboidal epithelial tissue? The first function of that cuboidal epithelial tissue, that is known as reabsorption of useful material, useful substances. Reabsorption of useful substances means those cuboidal epithelial tissues are present in a kidney, in kidneys, tubules of kidneys. The filtration of urea carried out by nephron, and after filtration of this urea, now again this urea passes towards the tubules, and inner layer of these tubules, presence of this cuboidal epithelial tissue. Those cuboidal epithelial tissues are present in inner wall of these tubules. By that tubules, reabsorption of useful substances, those useful substances present in that urine. These useful substances absorbed by that cuboidal epithelial tissue, that is known as reabsorption of useful substances, those useful substances present in urea. This is the first function of that cuboidal epithelial tissue. And second function of that cuboidal epithelial tissue, that is known as secretion of saliva. Those salivary gland present in our mouth, this salivary gland secretes saliva due to the presence of that cuboidal epithelial tissue. Now these are function of that cuboidal epithelial tissue. These are known as different types of epithelial tissue. These epithelial